I remember up here being a spot and a man that I met, and he hiked the trail in like 1990, and he said, yeah, this Laurel Falls trail used to be the old trail, and then they added this 2,000-foot elevation gain here. And yeah, and then he proceeded to bitch about how many people on the AT are just on their phones now, and it's nothing like it used to be. And I could see that. But the world is changing for better or for worse. For worse. But yeah, it's smooth walking there. There's gonna be a couple cool bridges, a really cool couple cool rock views. This is actually one of my parts that I really liked right before going into Virginia. Whoa! Whoa! Look how fucking cool this is! Look how cool this place is! Woo! The steps leading up, and there will be steps leading down. I think the waterfall's coming up here. This actually might be Laurel Falls. I think it is. I love when these blazes have been painted onto the rocks. I mean, not when it was snowing in Georgia. That was kind of annoying because it's hard to tell. And there was like a foot of snow, you know, some spots. That was not so fun. As I mentioned this, I saw a night at about like, it had to be like 4 or 5 a.m. And he was already going. He only had like 4 miles to go. He was doing a short day, but he was already up and at him. And we've already passed where he said he was going to stop at, that Black Bear Resort. So yeah, I wonder if he actually stopped or kept going or what. I knew he wanted to go into town today and send home his microspikes as well. But and so starts the journey down 1,000 steps. Last year I missed the sign for the switchback right here. It took me a long time to find it. I had lunch down here last year, and they got my first trail magic. She gave me so many like packs of peanuts and Gatorade. It was awesome. And this is the spot. There's the switchback. You can go up and to do that, or you can go to Hampton. I'm going to fucking Hampton. Let's send some shit back. Get some shit from Dollar General or something. Maybe I can get some fruit. You know? Fucking want like an apple or something. Totally nice, beautiful walk. That shit up there, I mean, yeah, there's some views I remember. But yeah, like, oh my gosh, what a peaceful start to the morning. I have no regrets. Oh, how nice. Looks like going around this 2,000-foot elevation and come down from that elevation is gonna skip about 6.5 miles approximately. Whatever. It is what it is, and I get a nice ass walk. Okay. Sorry, I just turned my cell phone on, or my service came through. and I just got bombarded with a couple messages. But let's see, going to the Hampton post office is a mile down the road. Dollar General's a little further. I'm passing so many day hikers that are, you know, going to see the falls. And dude, the day hiker smell of shampoo and cleanliness is like, it's still lingering. They're like a couple hundred yards back. That's funny. What a nice little town. Weird, because I've never seen trailers right next to houses that look like that. What the fuck? Look at this EMS base. Or EMS station. What the fuck? It's a house. I mean, some of them that I've seen before, or some of them I've worked at before, kind of like that. Country shit. Fucking, that's their... They don't even pull the ambulance into like a bay. Which is crazy. That's fucking funny. Post office is closed. They are open for 2 damn hours in the morning. This is Watauga Lake, going up to Wilbur Dam, not Watauga Dam. My bad. I've only seen this part at sunset, and then the dam I've seen in the middle of the dark. So hopefully it's a better view. We will see. Yeah, I did the 2-mile road walk. Out, got some breakfast, and stopped at the Dollar General, got a soda, some cigarettes, and we are keeping on. You know, road walk went faster because I was on the phone, so that was good. Didn't feel like it took too long, and yeah, there was no way I was getting a hitch. This time last year, I got here, it was completely dark. So maybe this will be new and cool, something to see. I remember being confused because it got to this like road. I couldn't tell how big it was. It was like, didn't know if it was a parking lot or what. And then got up here. I remember being very spooked. I was like, I always hike with my red lamp on, so I don't really like see very far. I remember turning my white light on because I was like, oh, I can't see. I'm scared. So that's where we came from. And this is the other side of the dam. How pretty that is. It's so vast. It's almost like the fucking views out west in parts. Holy shit. So it is Watauga Dam. Okay, I thought... You know damn well a beaver didn't build this whole thing. You shitting me?
This is a spot where I lost my tent stakes last year. They're not there. I looked, I kicked the leaves around. I was curious, that would be funny to find them. However, if I did find them, I'd have to carry them out.
There's the lake. It's 3:54. Feeling alright. I'm gonna see literally how much I can push. I'm hoping there's a shelter up here. Let's stop and eat something real quick. I don't remember water being an easy thing to access. I know there's one really big down. I really don't want to do that this year to get water. So hopefully I don't, but I am about dry because I didn't think about having to do a big water carry. This is a completely fresh graffiti board, and I'm going to be the first person to ride on it. Well, this is cool. Well, I am first, I guess. But this was like, they redid everything on the 26th of last month, which was like, what, a couple days ago? So maybe some other people wrote in the other book, in the 2025 book. Whatever. Look at this fucking asshole wrote, never been this early to a logbook. Too fast for my own good, I guess. Fucking asshole named Half and Half. Ah, that's me. Getting all my food ready for tonight. 2 fatties, 2 Snickers, some coffee, eating this honey bun. I remember sitting at the shelter. You know how I talked about, you remember conversations or things you were thinking about in certain areas? I remember listening to a podcast, and in the podcast, the guest was a ghost hunter. And really made me want to go to an abandoned house. So I sat here, I called my mom. I had one of those peak meals, I think. Or it was like one of the weirder ones, like the less common ones. It was like broccoli cheddar. I sat on a log over there, and I heated it up, and I smoked my cigarette. Said like, hey Mom, we need to go on a ghost adventure. We haven't gone on a ghost adventure yet. So
This old plaque still says burn your trash. It's scraped out, but it's still there. That's funny.
I'm so fucking thirsty. That was like, what, 6 miles without water? Should be a great flowing water source up here, quoted on Far Out by Rooted, who's actually the section hiker that I met in Tennessee, North Carolina last year when I did my lash. So I guess she's up here doing some miles somewhere. So the last her report was on the 18th or so about 10 days ago. Yeah, short. This part is not even a bad section. Like, it's not like, it's a flat section, but I remember why I hated this part in Damascus so much. It's because you just get cut up by weeds and unmaintained trail. But anyway, here comes the water, so I'm gonna go chug like 3 liters of water in Minecraft. Your hunger bar goes up when you eat food, right? Like, you fill your hunger bar. Man, that just filled my water bar. Placing fucking blocks and shakers, I'm in fucking Minecraft. What asshole wrote first in the logbook? Oh, it's me. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, and right away, we've done about 26 miles. Give or take. I mean, I'll give you the total mileage when I fucking cut out the blue blaze and the road walk, but then I'll tell you that mileage too. But I'm trying to get in Damascus to in the morning. So plan is to walk through the entire night. Because normally this Iron Mountain shelter is where people do the Damascus Marathon and do 26.3 into Damascus the next day. But I'm more of an ultra marathoner, so we're gonna try for an ultra at like, I think it'll be end up 50-ish, because I started at like Something Falls trail head, because I slept in my tent where I wasn't supposed to sleep in my tent. But then I have to factor out the Blue Blaze and then the road walk, and like, I think I skipped like 6.1 of the actual red line right there. But fuck me, man. Purist. If I fucking can do this, what, fucking 50 miles into Damascus, if you have a problem with me skipping those 6, you know, fucking go do fucking a 46 or a 50. And then fucking talk shit, alright, in the comments. These are all entirely in my head, by the way. No one has given me any shit for taking that Blue Blaze except myself. And, you know, obviously these videos are backdated.
And I think the first part that I skipped a bit up to shelter from the winter storm and didn't go back for those 25 miles or whatever. I don't think that's even out yet. That'll come out like in a couple days, because today's March 1st. I think that comes out on like the 4th or the 5th. But yeah, all right. Not funny, because I am in the same, this is where I found the cows in the dark last year, and fuck yeah, you can't even see. Let me turn this shit on. Let's fucking forget how to do this shit. Okay, this is where I found the cows in the dark last year. I didn't know there were cows on the AT. I'm going so damn fast that I have done so much in a day that I remembered this being in the dark, and I had passed the spot where I had camped, I told you earlier. And yeah, I'm fucking tired. It's 9:40. I got 12 more hours to go to try and hit like somewhere around like 45 to 50 miles in 24 hours. Oh my God, I'll try and get some cows on video if I can. I'm gonna try and record and see if the stars come up on video, but I don't think they will. Maybe I'll put a picture in.